The world may be standing at the edge of a financial revolution. The long-discussed GESARA and NESARA reset might not just be an idea anymore. January 1st is being whispered as a date of historic change, a moment where the global economy could pivot into a brand new framework under the quantum financial system. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Digital assets tied to this new system, like XRP, XLM, and Pi Network, are suddenly in the spotlight as potential anchors of stability in the coming shift. So, let me ask you this. Could Pi Network really be positioned to play a role in rewriting the financial system? Why are millions of people mining Pi on their phones every single day as if preparing for something massive? And what makes Pi different from every other cryptocurrency fighting for survival? Pioneers, you're in exactly the right place, because today, I'm going to break it all down. By the end of this story, you'll understand why 2025 might be the year everything changes, how Pi's 50 million strong community gives it a massive edge, and why some experts believe it could be the missing piece in a global financial reset. But that's not all. I'm also going to reveal 3 major developments unfolding right now inside the Pi ecosystem that almost no one is talking about. And pay close attention, because at the end of this story, I'll share the one critical move every pioneer must make before Pi's potential mainnet launch. Let's now greet and welcome PI pioneers from every continent on this beautiful planet. Whether you're watching from bustling cities in the United States, the vibrant markets of India, the growing economies of Nigeria, the innovative landscapes of the Philippines, or anywhere else in our incredible global Pi family, this moment belongs to all of us together. Right now, I want to see the true power of our worldwide Pi Network community. Drop a comment saying Pi Network to the moon, followed by your country name, to paint this comment section with the colors of every nation on Earth, and don't forget to smash subscribe button and ring notification if you haven't already, so you never miss an update. Let's start with something amazing. While other cryptocurrencies require expensive mining equipment that uses tons of electricity, Pi Network created something completely different. You can mine Pi coins directly from your smartphone without draining your battery or using extra data. This isn't just clever technology, it's a game changer for financial inclusion worldwide. Think about it. Bitcoin mining requires thousands of dollars in equipment and massive electricity costs. Ethereum mining was so energy intensive that they had to completely change their system. But Pi Network, anyone with a smartphone can participate. A farmer in Kenya, a student in Brazil, or a teacher in India can all mine Pi coins with the same opportunity as someone in New York or London. This level of accessibility has created the largest cryptocurrency community in history. We're talking about over 50 million people from almost every country on Earth. That's more users than many traditional banks have customers. Now, let's talk about what makes Pi Network technically special. The team behind Pi Network consists of Stanford PhD graduates who saw the problems with existing cryptocurrencies and decided to solve them. They created what's called the Stellar Consensus Protocol, which is both secure and environmentally friendly. Here's what makes this fascinating. While Bitcoin can only process about 7 transactions per second and Ethereum handles around 15, Pi Network is designed to handle thousands of transactions per second. This means when Pi Network goes fully live, it could actually be used for everyday purchases without the delays we see with other cryptocurrencies. But the real innovation is the identity verification system. Every Pi user goes through a Know Your Customer process, which means real people, not bots or fake accounts. This creates trust in the system that other cryptocurrencies simply don't have. Here's where things get really exciting. Pi Network isn't just about mining coins, it's building a complete digital economy. The Pi browser already hosts dozens of applications where you can spend your Pi coins. There are games, educational platforms, social networks, and even business tools. Imagine this. You mine Pi coins on your phone, then use those coins to buy coffee at a local cafe, pay for online courses, or even start your own business within the Pi ecosystem. This isn't science fiction, it's happening right now in the Pi network testnet. The merchant adoption is growing rapidly. Businesses worldwide are already accepting Pi for real goods and services. From restaurants in Vietnam to online stores in Nigeria, the Pi economy is becoming real. This practical use is what separates Pi network from cryptocurrencies that exist only for speculation. Let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention: financial inclusion. Right now, about 1.7 billion people worldwide don't have access to traditional banking services. They can't get loans, save money safely, or participate in the global economy. Pi network is changing this. A person in a remote village with just a smartphone can now participate in a global financial network. They can save money, make transactions, and even build businesses without needing a traditional bank account. This is already happening. In countries with unstable currencies, people are using Pi as a stable store of value. In areas where bank fees are extremely high, Pi offers nearly free transactions. This isn't just technology, it's economic empowerment for millions of people. Now, here's what everyone wants to know. When will Pi network launch its mainnet? While the exact date isn't public, all signs point to major developments in 2025. The team has been steadily checking off items from their roadmap, and the ecosystem is more ready than ever. The KYC process is nearly complete for most active users. The technical infrastructure has been tested extensively. The developer ecosystem is thriving with new applications launching regularly. Most importantly, the community is stronger and more engaged than ever before. When Mainnet launches, several things will happen. First, PiCoins will become fully transferable between users. Second, the full ecosystem of applications will go live. Third, major cryptocurrency exchanges will likely list Pi for trading. This could be the moment when Pi network truly becomes a global currency. Several factors are aligning that make 2025 particularly interesting for Pi network and digital currencies in general. Central banks around the world are launching their own digital currencies. Major corporations are integrating blockchain technology. Even traditional banks are partnering with cryptocurrency projects. Pi network is positioned perfectly for this trend. It has the user base, the technology, and the real-world applications that institutions look for. Unlike many cryptocurrencies that are purely speculative, Pi network has built something that actually solves problems and provides value. The timing couldn't be better. As the world becomes more digital, as people demand more financial privacy and control, and as traditional systems show their limitations, Pi network offers a genuine alternative. So, what should you do right now? First, if you haven't already, download the Pi network app and start mining. It's completely free and takes just a few minutes each day. Second, complete your KYC verification as soon as you're eligible. This ensures you'll be ready when Mainnet launches. Third, explore the Pi ecosystem. Try the applications in the Pi browser. Join Pi network communities in your country. Learn about the technology and the vision. The more you understand, the better positioned you'll be for what's coming. Fourth, consider how Pi network might fit into your financial future. While no investment is guaranteed, understanding new technologies and participating in growing communities can create opportunities. One thing that sets Pi network apart is its incredible community spirit. This isn't just about making money, it's about building something better together. Pi pioneers help each other, share knowledge, and work toward common goals. In Pi network groups around the world, people are already conducting business, forming partnerships, and creating value for their communities. This grassroots development is what gives Pi network its strength and sustainability. The community also provides security for the network. Unlike centralized systems controlled by corporations or governments, Pi network's security comes from its millions of users working together. This distributed approach makes the network more resilient and trustworthy. Let's be honest about the challenges Pi network faces. Some critics say that because PiCoins aren't yet tradable on major exchanges, the project hasn't proven itself. Others worry about the large number of users and whether the network can handle the demand when Mainnet launches. These are fair concerns, but they miss the bigger picture. Building a truly decentralized global financial system takes time. The Pi Network team is being careful and methodical, which is actually a good sign. They're prioritizing security and sustainability over quick profits. The fact that Pi Network has maintained its community and continued development for several years without major funding or exchange listings shows remarkable resilience. Most cryptocurrency projects would have failed under these conditions, but Pi Network keeps growing stronger. Imagine a world where sending money internationally is as easy as sending a text message, where starting a business doesn't require expensive bank accounts and credit checks, where people in any country can participate equally in the global economy. This is the vision Pi Network is working toward. It's not just about creating another cryptocurrency, it's about democratizing finance itself. When millions of people have equal access to financial tools, innovation flourishes, poverty decreases, and opportunities multiply. Pi Network is already showing glimpses of this future. Students are paying for courses with Pi. Entrepreneurs are funding startups through the Pi ecosystem. Families are saving money without traditional banking fees. These small examples hint at massive potential. Whether you're a cryptocurrency expert or completely new to digital money, Pi Network represents something important. It shows that technology can be both advanced and accessible, that innovation doesn't have to exclude regular people, and that the future of finance might be more inclusive than the past. Even if you never mine a single PiCoin, understanding what Pi Network represents helps you prepare for a changing world. Digital currencies, blockchain technology, and decentralized systems are becoming part of everyday life. Learning about them now gives you advantages later. For those who do participate in Pi Network, you're not just mining coins, you're helping build the infrastructure for a new kind of economy. Your participation makes the network more secure, more valuable, and more useful for everyone. As we wrap up today's deep dive into Pi Network and the potential financial transformation ahead, remember that we're witnessing history in the making. Whether you're excited about the technology, curious about the community, or interested in the financial possibilities, Pi Network offers something unique in the cryptocurrency space. The combination of accessibility, real-world utility, and massive global adoption sets Pi Network apart from anything we've seen before. As we potentially approach mainnet launch and broader recognition, being informed and prepared puts you ahead of the curve. If this video helped answer your questions about Pi Network, please give it a thumbs up. Your likes help more people discover this information, and I truly appreciate your support. Don't forget to write Pi Network to the moon in the comments along with your country name and flag. Let's see how global our community really is. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss updates about Pi Network, cryptocurrency news, and financial technology developments. I'm constantly researching and sharing the latest information to keep you informed. Share this video with anyone who might be interested in Pi Network or digital currencies. Knowledge shared is knowledge multiplied, and together we can help more people understand these important developments. What questions do you still have about Pi Network? What aspects would you like me to explore in future videos? Your comments guide my content, so please let me know what you want to learn more about. Until next time, keep mining, keep learning, and keep building the future together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.